Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Nendoroid 1529 Weiss Schnee from Ruby. Or, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take the figure and put her off to the side. We're going to look at the box real quick because that's what we do here. Again, you can see, Ruby. Let's see, it was a Nendo 15th anniversary Good Smile Company Weiss picture there. A Nendo 1529, and then right there, the katakana Weiss Schnee right there. And on the top you have Weiss looking a little peeved about something, and a weird mark there. Well, that's Weiss usually looking peeved about something. Yeah, more poses of Weiss on the side. On this side you also have more poses of Weiss. On the bottom you have another pose of Weiss. And in the back you have more poses and warnings and all that stuff, and not for children. You also have the instruction booklet, which, you know, both Japanese and English, depending which side you look at. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward for the most part, although one part of the instructions look a lot more complicated than it actually is. But there you go. Yep, so yeah, Weiss here. Yes, Nendo from Ruby. A Nendo from Ruby. Yes, again, like I said in the Ruby Rose video, yes, I do watch Ruby. I do enjoy it, you know, despite everything. Yeah, this is Weiss. Weiss Schnee. She is a rich heiress, or former heiress, I guess, at this point in the show. Yeah, but it kind of initially starts off as a bit stuck up and whatnot, very judgmental and snobby. Got the title Ice Queen, because, you know, Weiss, you know, ice, yeah, snow, yeah, it's a thing, and all that stuff. But yeah, you can see there she's got this very white, white dress with very much a blue gradient accents, and blue in her hair and whatnot. You can tell her thing is whole thing is ice and snow and all that stuff. Yeah, got a bit of a frilly thing, including these weird, like, translucent bits here at the end, and I'm not sure if those will be a problem or anything, but yeah. Got this little sash. You got a dash of red and black here. You got a little silver necklace, silver earrings, with the instructions specifically called out to be very careful about these because they're very fragile. You got, very sharp blue eyes. One of her eyes has a faint scar over it. It's, you can't really see it here, but she has a scar over her left eye. Yeah, he's got a big old ponytail and a little silver tiara thing, or Claire clip, or whatever. On the back here, you got a little snow symbol, which, she has in the show, and a little bag, I guess, to carry stuff, like dust for her fighting. Because, yeah, dust is a thing. I don't want to sit here explaining Ruby to anyone who doesn't know, but just to say dust is a thing that's used to power stuff in the Ruby universe. And there's varying kinds of dust, and she uses it a lot when she's fighting. Yeah, yeah, so you got this, pretty good looking, well, almost like Ruby Chibi, except Ruby Chibi has slightly different proportions, but yeah, it's the whole thing. For original outfit from the first few volumes and all that stuff, but yeah. Posability, it's typical stuff, so Nendo ball joint, weird Nendo ball joint, so you got left and right, you got a bit of up and down, lots of up and down because of how much range that has because of the molding. You got a shoulder joint, which go forward and back, you got a bicep swivel, you got a wrist swivel, although very stiff, so the bicep wants to swivel. You got, but yeah, pull off, yeah. But yeah, wrist swivel. You got a waist swivel right there. A little limited because of the bow thing. I'm a little worried. I don't want to bend this too much. It is rubbery plastic, but I don't want to bend it too much just in case. And hips can go forward and back a little bit, or spin around, or if you rotate them just right, you can also make them go outward, and so on and so forth. And that's the posability. I will also say on mine, this thing was a pain in the butt to get pegged in, but yeah, because of course there's a stand, which is typical for a Nendo, right there, and there you go. And of course, there's also a ball joint here on the hair ponytail, so you got a bit of a little. It's not super articulated, but you got a bit of room. You got rotation and all that stuff, so you got some wiggling. Have the so she's moving forward, you can have it kind of going backwards behind her, and all that stuff. Yeah, because it's also as a Nendo, she has quite a few accessories, including ones, of course, a alternate angrier face, because yeah, she kind of always looks a little mad. You got a second left leg that's bent. Of course, you got the spare joint just in case something goes wrong with one of the ones on there. You have her sword, Mertenaster. Was it Mertenaster? I don't remember how to pronounce it. Which, yeah, carries little dust cartridges in the hilt and everything. You got 2 extra bent arms, including extra shoulder pieces as well. So they go like this, and including the hands, which one of which has a way to hold Mertenaster. You have an extra hand, which does a little particular, little bit of a, I guess, a particular pose with her hand. And you got all her glyph symbols. She can summon glyphs. That's one of her abilities. She can summon these glyph things, and each different colors will do different things. I believe this one is gravity. I believe this one might be time. I don't remember the exact colors. It's been a while. We have 3 different ones. You got the black one, the white one, and the small light blue one. You know, just little things that come in the back of the box. And also this little thing right here, the little extra stand piece for those glyphs. But yeah, you can attach this, and one thing for here is what you do is you use the ball joint here and pop it into one of these things, and then you like use this as a little clip here, and you put like the glyph behind her or whatever if she's going to use it, or however you want to do things. And you got a bunch of posability there. You got the ball joint at the base and a couple of hinges which come apart really easily. And yeah, a couple of hinges, and I believe this might be hinge as well. And yeah, I think that's a ball joint there. So yeah, you got that whole thing, and yeah, that's just a little more fragile than like. So yeah, all that stuff, or like, so you got all that stuff there, and of course the head is like, the face is the usual Nendo stuff. Slide the hair out. Careful of those, like I wasn't. Oh, good, thank goodness, it does just pop out. So live demonstration, just be careful. Popped out, but easy to pop back in, but just be careful. That is very small and whatnot. So that's why they're telling you to be really careful with those. They can pop out, and then you'll lose them, and you go freak out because now she's missing an earring, and nobody wants that. Yeah, that doesn't hold very well, I'm noticing on this one either. This is not super secure. There we go, hopefully. And now she's, well, looks a little miffed. That's a little miffed. But yeah, swapping the arms, of course, is just easy. Just pop them out of the shoulder. Just pop, just like that. And depending on how what poses you want to do. Swap the hands, swap the poses. There you go. Let's see. Let's do the. Yeah. I'm not going to swap all of them this time just because it's trying to make this go a little faster. Yeah, just pop, swapping the hands. That whole thing. And of course, swap the leg. It's coming off the wrong joint. There we go. Swap the leg and have her look like she's running, I guess. There you go. Pretty straightforward stuff. Usual, yeah, so the usual swappable stuff. Yeah. And all that stuff. Yeah, it's pretty decent thing. It's weird how, like, it's kind of weird how, like, she doesn't have that many accessories. But the good thing is she's actually cheaper. I believe I got her, again, $60 shipped from Amazon Japan or something like that. It's pretty cheap, considering the lack of accessories and everything. It's pretty decent. Yeah, if you're into Ruby, you might like this. If you like Weiss in particular, you might like this. But yeah, they've released all 4, or really, yeah, at this point, all 4 of them have been released. I just don't have Blake yet. Or not Blake, Yang. Sorry, got the wrong mixed up. But yeah, I don't know why. Probably because it's just, always together. But yeah, yeah, it's good. Pretty decent. I don't have any real serious issues. The only thing was, yeah, be careful of the earrings. On mine, the back peg doesn't like to peg in super easily. It took me a lot more force than I'd like. Decent amount of accessories, but not a whole lot of them. And the glyphs are kind of neat, but yeah, pretty decent overall. I like it overall for the most part. Oh yeah, and one last thing. Of course, gotta compare it with the partner, Ruby. Just put them together. So yeah, just gotta see. Look good together. Yeah, decent little thing. If you're a fan of Ruby at all, go ahead and pick her up. She's pretty good. And if you haven't already, and yeah, yep, that's it. Hope you found this informative and entertaining. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Twitter. I'm at Nemesis1. Check out my Coffee and Patreon. And I'll see you next time with another video review.